Hey you guys, I hope you're well. Super exciting because today I'm going to be doing a trend drop. As part of Rimmel London's trend drop series, I'm going to be showing you my favorite trends in festival makeup. So if you want to see how I created this look using all very affordable Rimmel products, then just keep watching. Alright my love, so we're going to be focusing on the eyes, which is why I've done my base for you, just to speed the process up, because I really want to get to the exciting part, which is all about using colour and sparkle and whatnot to elevate your festival look. So in terms of shadows, which will be the crux, the basis of this look, we're going to be using Rimmel's Magnifies Wow Edition palette, along with the Electric Violet palette. I'm pretty sure this is one of my favorite palettes that Rimmel have released because it literally has such a beautiful selection of colors that are very versatile. So it does have your pinks, it has your neutrals, and it also has your blues and greens, which are my absolute favorite. So I want to share with you a quick tip first on how I finesse my festival looks. The first thing is 1 or 2 bold pops of color. So I really want to create a really nice bright blue eye look to complement my look, and hints of gold on my cheeks using flash tattoos and highlighters. So to create that pop of blue, we're going to be using these 2 colors from the Wow Edition palette. Now what I really respect about these blues is that they're not just like a muted matte tone. They've got a nice metallic glow to them. So when the shadow catches in different light, it almost has like a two-toned effect, which is really cool. So major respect to Rimmel for creating something like that. So we're going to jump into this festy look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this navy blue tone right here, and we're going to work that into the outer corner. You guys, do not be afraid to use bold colors because it's so fun. And if you make a mistake, then take a blending brush and just sort of clean the edge and diffuse that color. I mean, there really is no such thing as making a mistake in makeup because, you know, if you go too bold, then you can just cover that up with concealer. And if you don't do enough, well, then you can just pack it on. So trust your gut, trust yourselves. I know you can do it. I know you can use those bright colors. I can guarantee you, you will be so happy with the end result. So if you've applied a little bit too much blue on the outer corner like I've done, take a buffing brush with just a little bit of concealer on it, and you can blot that away just by patting it in the areas where there's too much blue. That just helps to make the look a lot neater and clean. Now we're going to move into the inner corners right here, and I'm going to go in with this iridescent color right next to that navy blue. So take a brush that has more of a precision to it, dip into that purpley blue, just tapping off extra product, and we're just going to swipe that right on the inner corner. Now that swiping technique is really important in getting the iridescence of that color to pop. So when you're swiping it, you're really getting that full effect of the color and it's not diffusing whatsoever. I'm actually going to go back in with my navy blue using a very small brush, and I'm just going to retouch those outer corners of my lid. Now you tell me, but I feel like that wasn't too hard. I feel like this is a very attainable yet edgy festival look that you guys can easily recreate. It's very simple because you just need the one palette. Now what I want to do is give my lashes some love. And of course I've got my waterproof, important just in case it rains at a festival, Scandaleyes Reloaded Mascara. And we're going to basically blink against that wand just to really elongate that length. I'm going to have a little play with the Ink Me Star Stamp. I'm really loving the natural colour of my lips. I'm going to take a bit of gloss and make my lips look pouty. So like I mentioned, one of the festival trends that I love and I don't think will ever go out is using a bit of gold and sparkle in your looks. So of course I'm going to be using Rimmel's metallic eyeshadow in Dip and Gold. Just going to diffuse it a little bit with my buffing brush. So let's call this step 1 in terms of our edgy festival look. I feel like this look is just a little bit easier for you guys to create, and it uses 2 of my favorite trends in festival makeup, using 1 or 2 really bright colourful shadows applied just to the lid, and using a pop of gold on the inner corner, on your cheeks, wherever it may be. Alright, so you guys ready for level 2 of this festival look? We're going to edge it up even more. We're going to add more colour, more gold, and everything is going to get a little bit more intense, so bear with me. So I'm going to go back in with my Wow Edition palette, and we're going to use that beautiful turquoise blue that's sitting next to the navy blue here. Now we have not one blue, not two blues, but three blues on our eyes to create more of like an oceanic, majestic feel. I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna roll with it. So dipping into that beautiful turquoise, I'm taking a very, very small fine brush, and we're just gonna add that to the inner corner. I'm actually applying that right on top of that gold, and I think it looks bomb, so we're gonna continue to do that. So we're going to curve around the corner of the eye, and we're going to take it all the way up into the crease. I actually love how I just laid on that gold and the blue on top to create more dimension in my inner corner. And yeah, it's a mood. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to use the Scandaleyes Brow and Liner Kajal in the color Cobalt. I feel like this is one of my Rimmel product must-haves because you could actually use this Soul pencil on your whole lid because it's that creamy. And if you just blend it out with a buffing brush, that can be your look. It's literally so creamy. Let me show you. Like, it's literally that pigmented and creamy. The color just like pops. So we're gonna run that right underneath the eye. And you can see that I'm taking that all the way into the inner corner and just layering it on top of that turquoise. So just adding that kajal liner, my eyes just went pop, like they're just like 10 times bigger now, and I love that. So I want to layer a bit of liner to my lid and add that to the blue and just make everything a little bit more intense, even though it is very intense already, but we're going to take it one step further. So I'm going to be using the Wonder Swipe 2-in-1 liner to shadow, and this is in the shade Front Stage. I might just zoom you guys in so you can see this. So we're just going to use this as you would any other black liner, and we're just going to line the top lid. So what it's done, and I know it's a little bit subtle, but it's created more of an intense smoky eye on the lid. So it's basically just making everything a lot more dramatic, which is what I love. So for even more drama, you can even take that liner and apply it right underneath your eye on top of the kajal liner. And I feel like that's just gonna really complete your blue smoky eye look, and it's gonna create a really nice metallic shine under your eye as well. So my next point of business is to apply lashes. And saving the best part for last, we're gonna apply some flash tattoos just under the eye. They're little stars to complement my little Ink Me stars as well. So for those who have never applied a flash tattoo before, it's really, really easy. And yes, you can apply it over makeup, it still works. Just make sure you pop it in a fairly clean area, like you're not popping it on too much highlighter or anything. So I've peeled off that backing, and then you're gonna place it on your face where you want it. So I'm gonna pop these stars like right under my eyes. So I've got a bit of folded tissue, and I've just wet it a little bit so it's quite damp. I'm gonna take the very corner of that, and I'm going to press down right on top of the flash tattoo. Don't worry about ruining your foundation because you can always touch that up later. Just focus on getting that whole bit of paper really wet. So what you want to do is you just want to hold that down for at least 10 seconds. And then you'll start to feel the paper slide, like it's going to slide off. And you're just going to want to help it slide by just pushing it to the side. We did it. Oh my god, I was so scared that that was not going to work, but we did it. I'm just going to take my buffing brush and just clean up the area. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side. And that's it, you guys. That is the final look. I'm calling this like midnight blue starry-eyed vibes. Perfect for a festival, and whether you're doing something a little bit more simple, a little bit more attainable, I've got you covered. If you want to take that up a notch and do something next level edgy, I've also got your back with this look too. I really hope you enjoyed that and found that interesting as to what I think are the major trend drops for this festival season. Now, if you want more inspiration on the latest trends in makeup, then don't forget to check out Rimmel's trend drop playlist on Rimmel's YouTube channel. It's got a whole bunch of trends you guys should definitely try out for summer and for next year as well. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, for tuning in and making it all the way to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope you have a good day. Bye.